Come on. Come on. It's back. Okay. It's on. I can see it. I can see it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, sweet. Let's start. Actually, is this laggy again? Is this laggy? Bloody hell. Yeah, the music's lovely. Is it laggy? Whoa, I'm lagging. We're lagging. Let me see. Twitch is okay. Alright. Lights, camera, action. If it breaks, go on Twitch. If it breaks, go on Twitch, okay? Right, anyway, today we're gonna be doing... Fuck. Xavier Runaway Hearts. Climb over the wall with me. Please. I've got noise suppression off. Good. Alright. Climb over the wall with me. Let's see the world beyond the garden. Chapter 1. A bing. A bang. A bong. Okay. Any remote amount of lagging, let me know. Okay. Any amount of lagging. It might lag now because it's just loading something. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. Is it lagging? Sorry, I'm doing this because I want to see if I'm lagging.
Why are these wardens here guarding the stables when we have not enough help in the
That's good.
grandstand?
Okay. Is this on 100? Yeah, here we go.
The heirs of House Weiss and House Leylet shall be riding their steeds today. Where else ought the wardens to be?
They sound posh.
Ah, I understand. I heard the heirs are to duel next month. What if they should cross paths today and come to blows on the spot?
Be not so inquisitive. Steady that tray and see that not a drop of tea is spilled.
Outside preparations for the race are underway. Voices and footsteps create a loud, chaotic cacophony. In a world obsessed with spectacle and status, any social event that shows off a noble's house power and fortune is significant. But in the stables, it's so quiet that I can hear my heartbeat. It has nothing to do with the race or the duel, or the fact that I'm suddenly one of these supposed heirs with an important part to play. It's because I'll finally have a chance to talk privately with Xavier. Something stirs behind me. I pull out the last half of a pumpkin and offer it to the tall white horse. As it eats, I run my fingers through its beautiful mane. You've eaten a whole basket of pumpkins already. When will your master show up? It's been a week. I really miss him. I love how it's called One Dairy. Alice is the character today. Alice is here. A week ago, Xavier and I were heading home after work when we stumbled across a brand new private movie theater. The owner talked us into watching a classic romantic tragedy, Visay and Leylet. Two great houses, alike in dignity and sworn enemies for generations, have both named their new heirs. The older side decided to settle their endless feud once and for all, the duel between the young. But as the duel approached, the two heirs, weighed down by centuries of hatred, fell in love with each other. Exhausted from the mission, I rested my head against Xavier's shoulder and fell asleep a few minutes into the movie. And when I opened my eyes again, I was suddenly House Leylet's heiress. Meanwhile, Xavier, the person I've been trying to find for days, appeared at House Visay's succession ceremony. He looked perfectly calm. When I called his name, he only looked curiously in my direction before turning away. Everything happened so quickly that it made my head spin, but knowing Xavier was here too was the one thing keeping me steady. I don't know how to return to Lincoln City yet, and the duel between me and Xavier was approaching. So, my plan is to spend as much time with him as I can. I'll figure out what happened and where he stands, and we'll find a way home together. That's why I instantly volunteered to participate when I heard Xavier would be representing House Visay for the horse racing.
My lady, I believe you have no cause to set foot within these stables of mine.
One more time.
My lady, I believe you have no cause to set foot within these stables of mine.
That's not bad, honestly. I'd recognize that voice anywhere. I turn around immediately. Xavier! Smiling, I walk toward him, yet his expression only shows a hint of surprise. It's the look that questions why I'm talking to him at all. I've seen it whenever we've crossed paths this week. All right. So we're strangers in this world, huh?
I do not take your meaning.
I was just feeding your horse pumpkin slices. It won't affect your upcoming race.
I intended no such implication.
It sounds weird. It sounds really weird. He picks up a bucket of water and fills the troughs of both House Visay and House Laylet.
Many eyes shall be watching this race. Take care, or you might invite trouble upon your doorstep.
I don't care what anyone else thinks. The only thing that matters is... what do you think of all this? My intent gaze lingers on his eyes as I wait for an explanation. He notices and pauses.
Have you anything further to say?
Yes. You finally realize that. This is going to sound strange, but if anything I say sounds familiar to you, stop me. I take a deep breath. Lincoln City Wanderers Hunters. It's a poor man Xavier. It's a poor man accent. So it sounds very interesting on a posh boy. Lincoln City Wanderer Hunters Association. Neighbors.
Our houses have not been neighbors for 70 years.
We've not been neighbors for 70 years. I knew it. He doesn't remember anything. He's done a good job. Well done, Mr. Xavier voice actor. He steps around me and fits the bridle onto his horse with practiced ease.
The race shall commence shortly.
It's so interesting. The race shall commence shortly. It's almost like a radio but poor man's voice as well. I've ran out of topics to talk about, but I refuse to let our precious alone time end like this. I take a step closer to him and grip the stable's gate. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What are your thoughts on the upcoming duel next month? I figured a question this direct might throw him off, but he answers without any hesitation. His expression remains unfazed.
Our houses have already decided the matter. Avoiding this duel is out of the question.
He adjusts the bridle, pats his horse's back, and then looks at me.
Yet the quarrel lies between the houses of Vice and Laylet, not between the two of us.
Not between the two of us. I do like this. This is very fascinating to me. I can't remember if House Visay's heir in the movie was good at horseback riding, but I know Xavier is skilled. If I want to keep up, I'll have to give it my all. If I embarrass myself, trying to persuade House Laylet again will be impossible. We cross the finish line neck and neck. In Xavier's eyes, there's unmistakable surprise, and a flicker of admiration he can't hide.
You have quite exceeded my expectations.
To be honest, you're better than I expected too. Back in the rest area, I start to feel the soreness in my legs and arms as the adrenaline fades. Xavier walks over with a plate of cookies, sits beside me, and sets it on the low table between us.
Would you care for one?
Would you care for one? We're eating here. Our families won't be happy if they see us. Sorry. After a week of being lectured about improper conduct, I'm trying to avoid trouble.
Maybe.
He nudges the plate towards me and takes a cookie for himself. He eats it in one go.
Nevertheless, those who stand upon formalities are otherwise occupied at present.
You currently do not have an active public or unlisted live stream. Shut the hell up, bro. My stream is literally live. Anyway. Behind me. Behind Xavier, members of both houses have cornered the racecourse manager.
A dead heat? Such a thing has never happened before. We will not accept such a farce.
Though seldom do we find agreement, House Leyland can no more accept such an outcome.
I understand your concerns, gentlemen. Yet both steeds did cross the
Someone on
line at
YouTube
the
chat,
very
can you
same
write
moment.
something? I think I've connected it somehow. It just kind of was asleep in the chat.
Declaring either party the winner would be unjust.
Then the race must be run again.
I do like the effort that they've added to add lots of English, British voice actors, because normally it's like that same sort of people that are talking. I groan inwardly at their impulsive, reckless demand. Family honor means nothing to me, but this result would have given me a certain level of freedom and leverage in House Laymet. There you go, thanks Ryume. Yeah, it's working. My horse's old leg injury flared up again after the race, and I lost my glove. My hand has been scrapped. If they force us to have a rematch, I would lose, and everything I earned so far would be lost too.
How fortuitous. They are of one mind for once.
Exactly. Remember what they said when they shoved us into this race? The heir must stand with the family. It's funny how they aren't asking their precious heirs what they think now. Hearing the criticism in Xavier's comment, I drop the politeness and speak more plainly. Xavier stares at the ground and doesn't look at me.
What are your thoughts on the matter? What are your thoughts on the matter? Your steed's old wound was stirred anew, and your hands were hurt.
I find it interesting
A
that
second race would not favor you.
I find it interesting that the main character doesn't speak like that. Like the writing is not. It's not like the same. You know what I mean? You're not wrong. Thank you for reminding me.
Might I presume that you are unwilling?
I freeze. Xavier has said everything I was thinking. I give up, hiding my thoughts, and nod.
How merry, for I am of the same mind.
He speaks so old, but then the MC doesn't speak old at all. It's very jarring to me. His nonchalant tone is almost gentle. It's as if we're talking about the weather. Wait. Even if you knew you'd win the rematch, you'd still say no?
Indeed I would.
His gaze follows a pigeon taking off nearby. It soars in the sky.
I learned to ride for my own enjoyment. This day has pleased me well. There is no need for another race.
This day has pleased me well. Beautiful.
You are a talented rider. I should be glad to ride with you again.
He doesn't care about empty traditions, or honor that's defined by others. He treats friends and rivals with the same respect. I'm certain this is the Xavier I've always known. We share a smile. We both take a cookie. I tap mine against his as if we're toasting. We shall meet again. His gaze lingers on my injured hand for a moment before he takes out a neatly folded handkerchief from his pocket.
These grazes may fester. It is best we treat them with care.
It's a little hard to do that with one hand. Could you... I take this chance to offer him my injured hand. Yeah, she's definitely Doctor Who. He hesitates for a second before steadying my wrist.
bandaging skill is wanting. Forgive me, my lady.
I try to be expressionless, but my heart is doing cartwheels already. Of course.
Very well, my lords. We shall follow your counsel.
They actually agreed on something.
And so did we. They cannot force us back on the race course, as long as we stand our ground firmly.
You're right. He wraps the handkerchief around my palm and ties a neat, secure knot on the back of my hand. Thanks. I pull my hand back and hold out the other. I extend my pinky. Then let's agree that, regardless of the strategy they use against us, We won't tell on each other. Xavier hooks his pinky around mine.
I give you my word.
Our time at the racecourse left me feeling more confident about persuading Xavier to leave here together. I relax a little. With the help of my reliable ally, my standing in-house Ladet has also increased. The downside is that many matters related to family business were suddenly dumped on me. Conveniently, Morning Light Bakery, house Layla's go-to dessert supplier, released a new series of products. Looking for any excuse to escape, I volunteer to handle the inspection and tasting sessions. A cool late summer breeze brushes past me as daylight fades. Something in the leaves scent reminds me of Lincoln City. It tugs at a fret of homesickness in my heart. She is a Doctor Who. I didn't even notice that summer's almost over. It feels strange not having Xavier here to enjoy an evening like this together. Who's there? A sound snaps me out of my thoughts. I look back, there are only trees casting their swaying shadow onto the ground. Something feels off. Everything looks normal. I hesitate for a second, then keep walking. The footsteps behind me confirm that uneasy feeling in my chest. With no weapon on me, all I can do is act like I haven't noticed and head to a busier street. As panic starts to rise, a sharp silver glint flashes in my periphery. Ooh. The sound of a loud grunt makes me want to turn to see what's happening, but a hand gently moves my head back from behind.
Do not look back.
Ooh. Peace returns to the alley. Only a faint scent of blood lingers. Who was behind us?
Someone sought to harm you and thereby win my favor. Or rather, that of House Weiss.
Weiss. Someone sought to harm you. Why are you here?
I'm merely passing by.
I like that line.
I'm merely passing by.
I'm merely passing by. Someone sought to harm you and thereby win my favor, or rather that of House Weiss. I'm merely passing by. We turn the corner. Xavier lets go of my shoulder and starts to walk away. I grab the edge of his sleeve. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I am unscathed.
I am merely passing by, but the blood on your face. He pauses, pulls out a clean handkerchief and wipes a streak of blood from his cheek.
It is no more. Fear not. I shall take my leave now.
I'm not scared of you. Never mind. You said you were passing by. Where were you going? Xavier doesn't answer. In evening's fading light, I can't read his expression.
We ought not to be seen together in our current circumstances.
You said our families are enemies, not us. He's quiet, yet I feel I'm the one whose emotions are affected. Pushing Xavier for answer never gets me anywhere, no matter whether we're in Lincoln or here. You're correct, sir. We shouldn't be meeting like this. In fact, you shouldn't say shouldn't. If you're being posh, you should say, we should not. Take out the handkerchief I kept in my purse and hand it to Xavier. Holding on to one of your belongings is an example of improper conduct. I should have known. Our agreement has ended with that race. For a moment he looks surprised, and he accepts the handkerchief.
Avoid going out alone during these days, least of all in the evening.
Oh well.
The hour grows late. Where are you headed?
Knowing Xavier, I decide to take a bold move and steer the conversation toward a dead end. Morning Light Bakery. You're not going there, are you?
Indeed I am. Yet, should anyone see us walking together, it may bring you trouble. Walk on. I shall follow at a distance.
His accent's so strange.
Walk on. I shall follow at a distance. Walk on. I shall follow at a distance. Walk on. I shall
Walk
follow
on.
at a distance.
Walk on.
Walk on. I shall follow at a distance.
It's like such a strange Cockney, but not Cockney. I'm a bit confused. But what is it, British people? Walk on. Walk on. Why doesn't it say walk on? Or if you're gonna be like Cockney, like walk on.
Walk on. I shall follow at a distance.
It's very strange, isn't it, Paul? It's really strange. Walk on. Walk on. He sound kind of Chinese.
Walk on.
Walk on. He's trying his best. I know he's trying his best. It sounds very uncanny to a British person, so I have to make my remarks. But he's done. I mean, honestly, like he's done a better accent than I could ever do doing, you know, American, for example. Maybe I should do American throughout this. I hold a batch of warm egg tarts as I leave the bakery. I'm pretty sure Xavier already left. But when I open the door, I see his tall figure leaning against a wall some distance away. When he sees me, he strains his posture and watches me navigate through the crowd. I walk across the grass and stop him. Grass? Is it grass? That's a southern accent. I walk across the grass and stop in front of him. Yeah. That for you. He opens the bag without any hesitation.
How do you know these are to my liking?
You have two. You kind of have two weird accents now. You got Xavier's, you got mine. Lucky guess. Anyway, thanks for helping me back there. A patrol rounds the corner at the edge of the plaza. Knowing our families are watching, I take several steps back. I'll prepare a proper thank you gift and give it to you next time.
As a token of your thanks?
He lifts the bag.
This will suffice.
Another patrol approaches. I slip into the shadows and gesture behind him. And you head back. We say goodbye this time.
Very well.
And can we forget what I said earlier? Forget. I don't know how Americans say this. Like how we shouldn't meet privately.
I do not recall you saying anything like that.
Seeing my expression, he gives me a smug smile.
We shall meet again.
I'm confused now. This is a very confusing part of my life. Maybe the laws of attraction apply no matter what world you're. The fuck? How do Americans speak? Maybe the laws of attraction apply no matter what world you're in. After Xavier rescued me, our run-ins spiraled out of anyone's control. When I took flower arrangement classes at Goldilly Manor, Xavier would appear on his white horse, claiming it was the horse that was attracted by the fragrance.
You do a Scouse accent. When I was looking at history textbooks at a bookstore, he would wander through the astronomy section seemingly engrossed.
However,
The heir of House Vice has departed, my lady. Ought the 5 guards of House Laylet to remain here until the lesson's end?
My lady, my lord, I beseech you, do not quarrel beneath my roof. My humble business scarcely keeps me afloat as it is.
whenever we appear in the same place, everyone around us is on the edge. I still don't know how to return to Lincoln, but the rapport I've built with Xavier has eased my restlessness. Though coincidences may turn into troubles, and the joy of seeing each other may be quickly overtaken by the tension that follows, we still manage to create our own secret codes to communicate. I lifted a bouquet when exchanging greetings, a bookmark accidentally falling. A gaze that lingers a little longer than it should. Each one is a message only we understand. We'll see each other again. Man, American is so hard. So freaking hard. The day of the duel approaches and autumn is ushered in by the city's hunting season. House Layla is going to a manor near the hunting grounds. I've decided to join them so as not to miss anything important. Alright, I'm gonna give up on that. Hunting for fun isn't something I can agree with. That feels so much better. Let alone get excited about. Even the lively banquet was putting me to sleep.
Do you see this, dear? I brought it down in but 2 shots. I shall give you a demonstration another time. Speaking of which, the new hunting grounds of House Weiss lie but a few miles from here.
Happy Modiversary.
Their new heir is most conceited. He will scarcely relinquish such an opportunity to display his skill. Yet accidents do happen. Horses stumble, bullets stray from their mark. Should we happen to cross paths with him?
Xavier's around? Their petty schemes barely register in my mind, but that single detail catches my attention. I'm a little tired. Please excuse me. On a night of unrestrained indulgence, the heiress finally stops being the center of attention. I slip away, hurry to my room and lock the door behind me. House Weiss's hunting grounds aren't too far, but I can't exactly bump into him. If I had a horse...
Cuckoo.
What kind of bird is that?
Cuckoo.
I don't think it matches any species that would be here at this point. I pull back the drapes to step onto the balcony and look at the garden.
'Tis I.
Wonder. Xavier, what are you doing here?
Do you wish me to explain myself from down here?
Right. Quick, get up here. Luckily, my room's on the 2nd floor. Xavier finds footing on a nearby tree and leaps onto the balcony with ease. Be careful! And just like that, the one I've been dreaming of stands before me. I wonder if he can actually hear what my heart's been trying to say. Everything I want to tell him is a tangled mess in my head.
You are quiet.
I was checking our surroundings. You can hear the guards' footsteps from here. You're pretty bold for sneaking in like that. What if someone caught you?
Those guards would scarcely stand a chance.
We lock eyes and Xavier's confidence makes me chuckle. Yes, it's the confidence. Of course, you are Xavier. There isn't a single place where rules and stony limits can't stop you. I talked to him casually before I realized I might have let on too much.
Where else have I shown such skill before this day?
He doesn't sound puzzled. He sounds intrigued.
In Lincoln City, with the Wanderers and the Hunters Association you spoke of?
I only mentioned those once. Your memory's too good.
You sounded as though you hoped I would remember them. Have we crossed paths before?
Explaining everything will be too difficult and confusing. I decided to go with the simplest answer. Yes, I had seen you before. I became House Layla's heiress, and I know a thing or two about you. But don't overthink. The other things I mentioned were just nonsense I made up.
I see. If you do not wish to tell me more, I shall not pry.
He never falls for any tricks. He rests against the balcony railing and looks at the stars.
If there is indeed another world, it would not be so unwelcome a thing. This place wearies me in any case.
What is that accent? Stay here. I'll grab something to eat.
No need to trouble yourself.
He pulls out a bundle from his clothes and unwraps it. Moonlight falls onto the wax paper.
I took these from the banquet as I departed. The wrapping is most crude, I confess.
Cookies, bread, cheese. Why do you have these with you?
The heiress of House Laylet has neither taste nor skill for the hunt. can you believe she brought down nothing all day? Do not underestimate how swiftly rumors spread here. That tale of yours had already reached every corner of House Weiss before the banquet.
I'm learning this accent, guys. I want to learn this accent. If I held it, do not underestimate how swiftly rumors spread here. That tale of yours had already reached every corner of House Weiss before the banquet. I can already imagine how unflattering that version must have been. You can laugh at me, but hunting really is not my thing.
I had no wish to mock you.
With a small silver knife, he slices off a bit of cheese, sets it on a piece of bread, and offers it to me.
At hunters' feasts, one is served only what has been
Hunters'
caught.
feasts?
Thus, upon hearing that tale, I thought you might go hungry this eve. You asked me why I came. This is my answer.
I enjoy his accent. I do like the accent. I don't know what it is, but it's quite charming. I'm caught off guard. I blink and take thy bread. Isn't this too much for one person? Xavier cuts off another piece of cheese and pops it into his mouth.
I was in haste and had not supped either.
Time blurs. A few slices of bread later, the moon has drifted from one side of the sky to the other. After slowly cleaning up the last crumbs, I ran out of excuses to keep Xavier here.
This group of guards is larger than the previous ones. Let us wait till they have finished this round before I go down.
Our gazes meet and we can't help but laugh. The dread of saying goodbye fades. It seems I'm not the only one who's reluctant. I'll visit the bookstore again next week, I guess.
I shall go there too. I asked the keeper to fetch some new volumes for me.
I think my guards scared my flower arrangement teacher last time, so I won't have any lessons for a while.
Indeed. I have seldom gone there of late either.
Indeed, I have seldom gone there of late either. Such strange words. Our words drift into the night air, and I find myself holding on to the brief silence.
We shall meet again next week.
Next week. I brush my hair to the side, but something tugs at the back of my head. My hair got caught on something.
Allow me.
Allow me. He moves towards me, his arm circling my body as he tries to see where my hair snagged onto my necklace. We've done this countless times, yet my heart still races.
It is caught in a tangle. Stay still.
All right. The evening breeze carries the scent of flowers. It envelops us like a soft veil. Held in Xavier's arms, I feel at ease in this unfamiliar world for the first time. Even if he still believes he belongs here as an heir of a noble family, the things that make him Xavier are unmistakable.
There. Does it still hurt?
His touch was so gentle that I didn't even realize my hair was already untangled when I snapped out of my daze. No, it's all good now. Thank you. Voices rise from downstairs. Someone will notice I've been gone for too long. I'm afraid we're actually saying goodbye this time.
Indeed.
Did we forget anything? We can't let them find proof you were here. I'm scanning the balcony one last time when Xavier takes my hand. He lifts it and gently kisses the back of it.
Now I am ready.
What a gent. As Xavier's figure jumps gracefully over the garden wall, his words from earlier echo in my mind.
If there is indeed another world, it would not be so unwelcome a thing. This place wearies me in any case.
A daring thought begins to take shape in my mind. I haven't told him the truth about Lincoln City or this strange movie world to avoid complicating things. What if leaving is exactly what this world Xavier wants the most? I remember the first time I saw him here. Surrounded by empty praise, the new heir stood in the center of the great hall. His gaze drifted past the crowd as he looked out the window. He seemed to be paying no attention to the people around him. Then I called out his name. I remember he looked at me with curiosity and hope. If I'm reading Xavier correctly, maybe granting his far-fetched wish together is our ticket back to Lincoln City. Romeo, take me somewhere we could be alone. After that night at the manor, the duties expected of an heiress swallow up my time. I even failed to meet him at the bookstore. The memory of Xavier's kiss on my hand never leaves me. The day keeps passing and I haven't seen him since. Fortunately, there's always another event waiting in a world obsessed with indulgence. Or I can even think of an excuse to slip away. The city hosts a new festival. A lot of young people will be at tonight's masquerade. Running into Xavier shouldn't be too difficult. The real problem is, how do I let him know where to find me? Distracted, I reach for a cookie. The maid beside me immediately offers a napkin.
These came from Morning Light Bakery this very morning, my lady. An extra delivery. They wish to know if the flavour is to your liking.
I take a bite. It's crisp and delicious, but my tongue feels something odd. I curl my fingers around the rest of the cookie. Can you get me another cup of tea, please? Inside the cookie is a folded piece of paper. The handwriting is unmistakably his.
Tonight at 8, I shall wait by the fountain in the town square. My lady, would you grant me the honor of a...
So she ate the cookie, and it's made by Xavier, and it's a terrible cookie, clearly, right? Well, actually, she didn't comment on the cookie. She didn't comment. Maybe he's good at cooking here. I guess the word dance was in my mouth then. Thankfully, I didn't eat from the other end. I hurry back to my room, open the wardrobe, and start to pick out the perfect dress. The fountain is near Stargazer's Cliff. After being here for almost a month, I've learned about a few of the city's famous spots. Locals say couples who kiss on Stargazer's Cliff when the celebratory bells ring will stay together for all eternity. It's a charming piece of trivia. I feel a quiet thrill. Alright, time to blend in with the locals. Clutching my skirt, I weave through the crowd and keep looking back to see if the maids are still chasing me. Why is this dress so heavy? Oh, my apologies, sir. I look up. The masked man steadies me with one arm. You know, if I wore this feather masquerade thing, I would be sneezing so much. Like, that is so ticklish. Imagine that on your face. Like, I wouldn't be able to stop blinking.
You are rather hasty, my lady. I suppose you have some important matter to attend to.
I'm off to claim my first dance and explain that not appearing at a bookstore wasn't my intention. Grinning, I link arms with him. Since you've fallen into my trap, sir, would you like to be my dance partner? The fountain's light is reflected in Xavier's eyes. They glimmer with warm amusement.
As a gentleman ought to say.
He bows with one hand behind his back, the other gracefully extended as an invitation.
It would be my pleasure.
Take my hand, Xavier. Representing all the Xavier mains out there. On the hour, the music swells. Mist drifts from the mountain and catches the light. A golden night unfolds. The scene before me feels so familiar, but I feel like I'm dreaming. I steady myself, place my hand on his, and let him lead our dance. What if I miss that note? Xavier lifts his arm and effortlessly spins me in time with the melody.
I am sure you are clever enough to know who sent that extra delivery from the bakery. And I did sample more than a dozen flavors to choose the best among them.
It is a very strange accent. A laugh escapes me. I tap his waist teasingly. Just admit you wanted to eat them yourself. And I still can't imagine how Vice's most noble heir would rely on a plan that hinges on nothing but luck. The music reaches a crescendo, and his arm around me tightens slightly.
Most noble heir. And yet thou readest my mind as though it were writ upon the palm of thy hand.
His breath brushes against the stray strands of hair beside my ear. It's warm.
Yet I had another course in mind. Hadst thou not come, I would have slipped among the crowd beneath the cloak of night, and climbed unto thy balcony, and then I would have stolen thee away with me.
Tender, golden lights blur around him. The urge to hold him close is overwhelming. I hug him. I also had a plan. Even if I didn't have an invitation, I would have found my way to you.
How would you know where to find me?
No matter where you are, I will always find you. The echo of my words hang in the air. I freeze as the meaning hits me a second too late.
I am sure you will.
Those familiar arms pull me closer. The distance between us shrinks. Neither of us speaks for quite some time. Then I hear a faint sigh.
Wherefore must I be, Xavier?
All these coincidences have piled onto one another. Now he's even quoting one of the film's iconic lines. But he said it a different way. I look into his eyes.
What I mean to say is, once I was indifferent. It seemed of no consequence to me whether I was the heir of House Weiss or no.
He squeezes my hand slightly before he continues.
Yet now, it does matter. Since first I saw you, I have wished I were not the heir destined to take part in so vain a duel. For the first time, I would rather not be the Xavier of House Weiss.
What if my hunch is actually right? Before the silver screen, I could only watch the family feud spiral into tragedy. But now that we're living it, we can break those chains of fate and write a new ending. You're Xavier to me, and that's what matters. But you don't have to be this world's Xavier. Confused, Xavier tilts his head, then understanding flickers in his eyes.
Do you mean that Lincoln?
Lincoln. The way he says it is so funny. Lincoln, walk on. Walk on. Lincoln.
The celebratory bells drown out his words. The crowd surges around us. A better place for talk comes to my mind. Follow me. I grab his hand and pull him through the crowd. We're going to Stargazer's Cliff. He's having a lot of fun doing it, I can tell. He's having a lot of fun voicing this. We reach the stone steps just as the last toll fades.
I see you are familiar as well with the old tale told of this place.
Lovers who kiss here stay together for all eternity. Still catching my breath, I turn to Xavier. Do you believe in it?
'Tis not too late to begin believing, I trust.
No. It's the perfect timing. Something shifts in his expression. Maybe he's thinking about what we're talking about.
Were you speaking of that Lincoln?
I won't keep Xavier guessing. I didn't intend to spend a beautiful night introducing Lincoln, but I nod. Pretend I'm a prophet for a moment. In a distant place called Lincoln City, you and I are meant to be together. That's our fate. A light dances in his eyes. I promise I'm not spouting nonsense. Do you believe me?
This night has taught me to place my faith in many a new wonder. I shall gladly believe yet another.
We lock eyes, and then we laugh. It feels like my bold assumption is slowly coming to truth. This music is beautiful. Maybe all we need is courage. Once we are brave enough to ignore this world's rules, we can return to Lincoln. What if that happy ending comes with a price? The ancient bells tolls for the 12th time. Xavier removes the mask he's been wearing. I can't sing it.
The price of forsaking the only world I have known till now.
It turns out Xavier has figured out what I've been trying to tell him all by himself. His fingers brush against my cheek as he swiftly takes off my mask.
Then there is one more wonder I shall believe in,
This is so beautiful.
that thou wert still thyself in any other world. That alone were enough.
His warm lips meet mine, and I close my eyes. When I open them again, familiar figures rush towards me. They're members of House Leyland, and they've recognized me. We knew this moment would come, but our secret was revealed sooner than we expected. Fortunately, these individuals are aristocrats in every sense of the word. They don't have time to make things difficult for me. They're too busy adjusting the dual strategy. To keep our real plan hidden, I play the dutiful heiress well and sit through every meeting.
Come, let us vote. The Chosen shall face Xavier instead.
Honestly, I'm even starting to find the stubbornness of these people quite amusing. Silence settles over the table. Slowly, I raise my hand. I can go by myself. Neither of you stands a chance against him anyway.
That may be so. Yet, if we prepare beforehand...
I have no idea what they are preparing, but I bet it's nothing honorable. Meanwhile, the preparations Xavier and I are making for our escape are going well. We plan to disappear from the city 1 week before the duel. I sent another message to Xavier through the bakery, just to keep in touch and make sure everything goes as planned on his side. Waiting turns out to be harder than I imagined. Day after day, I find myself on the balcony, absent-mindedly imitating Xavier's accent. Am I waiting for an answer, or am I just letting out a bubbling excitement I can't tell the others? Maybe both. I don't know. It loaded right. Look at this guy's new CPU. It's not that bad, see, look. Wow, he looks
lovely
beautiful
night.
here. He does look handsome. Quickly now, they're watching us like hawks. Oh, bugger. Let's let it load a little bit. It's kind of a little bit jolty. Here we go. Oh, they're so beautiful.
I shall do what I will regardless.
This is so romantic. Yeah, he looks great here.
Scarce have I arrived, and already you would send me away.
Too late. You're stuck here now.
Indeed, 'tis most difficult to escape your embrace. I stirred a little trouble in coming here. This might not be the best moment for us to leave.
You do realize your little trouble was never truly little.
Very well. You may see for yourself.
I love this. And how it's in the game. I haven't finished yet.
This fair flower in bloom caught my eye. I wish to bring it to you. Before its petals fade, I shall resolve all obstacles in our way. Grant me but a few more days, wilt thou?
Is this sad? Is this sad? Hey, Mrs. Fullbuster. Oh god. Oh god. What's gonna happen? Oh god. He died? He got beat? Xavier never gets beat. House Vice, killed in duel. Oh, he's making a joke, isn't he? Because he's trying to escape. Will blood feud deepens as Jules' fairness is questioned. He's faking it, right? He's not here. Something must be holding him up. There he is, my
Surely
boy!
you are the most nimble heiress who ever graced House Leylet.
Sorry. I actually thought he died. The former heiress who escaped. Bloody bugger. She's a rap god, I'm telling you guys. She's a rap god, to be more precise.
Care for some help?
Why are you saying it like that, dude? Care for some help? I guess. Oh damn, she proper like... Wow. Oh, he is handsome. This flower is completely withered.
I shall have to plant yet another, that it may one day blossom for thee.
Oh, it's the forest. We scale the garden wall. The stone path gives way to muddy grass that stains our fine clothes without mercy. But nothing can dim the thrill of running away together. We move faster and vault fences and walls. We'll leave everything behind us, even fate. Two star-crossed souls that were torn apart now have the courage to rewrite the ending in eternity's divine gaze. The last traces of night fade as the familiar hum of city traffic rises with the morning light. A new day begins. We no longer have to use "we shall meet again" to say how much we've missed each other. She's back in Lincoln. She's back in Lincoln.
And now, here is our final piece. It's truly one of a kind.
And we're back in America.
This manuscript has survived since the 16th century. It's a heartfelt love poem written by a young nobleman. It captures his affection for a noblewoman and his determination to elope with her.
I snap back to reality. The description draws me in, and I take a step without thinking.
Can you see clearly? Should we move closer?
Don't worry. Right now, I'm at an exhibition with Xavier. Amid dusty displays and faded letters, we glimpse the joys of lovers from centuries ago.
Elopement was a quiet but notable trend back then. For couples whose love faced family disapproval, it was often seen as their only path to a life together.
Elopement. How romantic, huh?
Although many tried to run away, only a few made it to the end. Most chose to give up at the last moment.
I guess you're a genius at elopement, huh? Yeah, that feels personal. Unable to help myself, I playfully squeeze Xavier's hand.
And so may the same be said of thee.
That surreal adventure feels like it happened ages ago. It blurs together with the memories of that magical movie theater until it's an uncertain dream. We tried to find that movie theater, only to discover it had been abandoned for years. A bakery has since taken its place. Its name is so strange that neither of us can remember it now. We stood in front of the bakery's huge poster about a vote between... This sentence is so long. We stood in front of the bakery's huge poster about a vote between whether cookies or egg tarts are better. We looked at it for a while and shared a knowing smile. It feels like a little treat from the universe with a secret message tucked inside. And saying it out loud finally lets it sink in, reminding me that all of this actually happened. I've always thought about eloping from a modern perspective, but come to think of it, I never asked what did running away together mean to you. You were someone who actually lived there.
Me? When I heard the plan, only one thing crossed my mind.
What was it? I watched Xavier eagerly. A sly grin spreads across his face.
Why didn't I think of that?
After seeing the last exhibit, the group around the descent disperses. Unhurried, we walk toward the X's. From the masquerade until we actually ran away. Did you ever want to back out?
Do you think I'm that kind of person?
I'm not saying I doubt you. It's just that your situation back then was similar to those of the young nobles we heard about. And I don't often get a chance to interview nobles. I'm genuinely curious. Xavier thoughtfully nods. So?
No. Running away from all that with someone I like means I'm too happy to have second thoughts.
Yes. Correct. He gently presses his shoulder against mine to shield me from the crowd.
Besides, I believe that when the one beside thee never falters, all shall be well.
Under the warm yellow light of the gallery, he seems to glow. Courage. That's as strong as a fortress, isn't something you're born with. It's built and refined slowly through loving someone and being loved. After that, the convoluted roads will straighten into a clear path, and what once seemed far away will suddenly become reachable. It's true for him, and it's true for me.
I think we've seen everything here.
Bathed in the light from the exit, he holds out his hand to me.
Lady Leylet, wilt thou be gone with me once more?
I place my hand on his. I need to correct you. In our world, you're inviting Miss Hunter to go home with you. La la la, la 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 la. Beautiful. That was good. I enjoyed that. Did you guys enjoy that? That was fun. That was cool. That was very British. That was cute. Yeah. I liked the story. It was a happy ending as well, which is nice. They can't catch a break usually in these kind of types of movies. I think I want to do, just for the sake of stream, I actually want to do Raphael's. I'm quite curious because it's like Titanic-y, so is it sad? And then since the Raphael myth is coming soon, I'm like, I think we should do Raphael today. We've only done Xavier's first. We want to do Zane's for sure, but I don't think June has the card, but Mer does. So I think we might save it for another day. I think it'll be good. Hydrate. Let me have a break though, my bum is hurting. But I'll play some music for you guys, and yeah. Play some music for you. Yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes. If you like the content, ding, ding, ding. Check me out. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Was it playing this as well? I. What did I miss? Anything? I had just had my lunch. I had a pesto pasta with some beef mince. And played badass the triggering. Okay. Beef, minced beef, ground beef. In America, you call it ground beef. Sorry, ground beef. The grounding. Yeah. So I had 300 grams of that, 60 grams of protein. So yeah, and some pesto pasta. Let me log that actually on my health app. Log 300 grams of ground beef. Some pesto pasta. Oh, you know the name. Good job, man. Oh, it's on the stream. What am I talking about? Because I had a lot of chat. People like, oh my god, there's a Love and Deep Space. I love this Love and Deep Space song. Why is it called? Well, now you know. I knew it anyway. Shut up, Nave. I bet you did, to be fair. Right. Let's continue. We'll do one more. Let's do Raffi's. Ah, well, June's not here, though. I feel like I don't want to do it unless June's there. June. We should do... We could do silences, to be fair. Except for Zane. I kind of want to do Zane another time. Or should we... Oh, should we just do full Brit? I will do silences, I think. Right, what is Silas's themes again? I can't remember. Yeah, we'll save Zane another time. She didn't have Caleb's either, did she? Yeah. We'll do Silas's. Of all the doors in a city, you chose the one that leads to me. It's so hot in this room right now. All right, y'all ready? Oh, and I'm having just 20 grams of protein latte. Log. Oopsie. Wait, the ground beef is 855 calories. No, it's not. Bro. The ground beef and pat is not 850 calories. Is it? No, I don't think it is. It's only 5%. Oh, I forgot to write the fat percentage. Update. Yeah, I got the Fitbit Air, so like let's see what it says. I was just like 850 calories. Yeah, that's right. 380 calories. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. All right, Silas. I haven't seen you in a while, big boy. Let's do it. Where am I? The blood-red sunset pierces my eyes. I look down to find the ground covered with withered plants. Is that Downton Abbey? I lift my long skirt, freeing the hem from the sharp thorns. Weird. These aren't my clothes. Trudging over the dead branches with unsteady steps, I soon reach the only building in sight. It's a villa with a crumbling facade. Welcome in, Sonia. The intricate patterns on the gate and the towering stone pillars on either side speak of the owner's former prestige and glory. But now, the estate has clearly fallen on hard times. Even the brass plaque bearing the address is somehow blackened, making it hard to read. Everything look alright, yeah? Just double checking everybody's alright. I feel like I've seen this place before. Suddenly, an image identical to the scene flashes through my mind. Isn't this a scene from the movie?
Miss!
Huh? I turn around to see a young girl running toward me excitedly.
You're back! Oh, this is wonderful. There may still be hope for Casa Winery yet!
Before I can say anything, she opens the gate and pulls me inside. I listen to her tearful, fragmented explanation while taking in the damaged leather sofas and velvet curtains. The situation becomes very clear. I've been pulled into the world of the movie Silas and I were just watching.
Miss, are you truly going to sell these wines?
Or if we don't, we'll be living off the grapes in the backyard for the rest of our lives.
But your great-grandmother spent her life collecting these precious vintages.
Right now, our priority is keeping the winery afloat. Besides, selling these is the only way we can afford to keep the winemakers on. I place 2 bottles of wine into a crate and have it loaded onto the carriage before climbing in without hesitation. As the villa's silhouette fades into the distance, I silently give myself a pep talk. I hope I haven't made the wrong bet. A week ago, Silas and I visited a newly opened immersive private theatre. We chose this film because every other option was something one of us had already seen. Never have I thought that when the movie barely began, its opening shots panning across a city crumbling in the flames of war, I'd found myself transported into the world within. It's been a whole week. I haven't found Silas. I haven't found a way out of here. And now I'm running out of money. And you know what? That's annoying me, that bit right there is annoying me. Yeah, sorry. I have to move that. That was annoying me. It's been a whole week. Right, cool. If I'd known this was what immersive meant, I would have insisted on a rom-com.
Miss, this is the bar you mentioned.
It's still annoying me. There you go. The carriage comes to a stop. Violet turns to look at me, her eyes filled with hesitation.
Are you sure you want to go in? This bar only opened a year ago, and it's already the most popular place in town. But I've heard the owner is not a man to be crossed.
That's exactly why I need to be here. This is the only place that can buy all our wine in one go. If you want to do business, you find someone who can afford to pay. If Silas were here, I know he'd make the same call. It is Silas. I still have no leads on Silas's whereabouts, but just the thought of him fills me with a little more resolve and courage. I smooth down my skirt, make sure the pistol at my waist is hidden, and push open the door. Night has barely fallen, yet the bar is already buzzing with life. I weave through the crowd, not only to find the very person I've been dreaming of standing right there at the bar.
He's a bartender?
No, he can't be, he's just having a drink. Silas, dressed in a velvet suit, leans against the bar. Hearing my voice, he slowly raises his head.
You looking for something?
I've been looking for you ever since I got here. For a whole week. And here you are, relaxing with a drink this whole time. I reach out to grab Silas's arm. Before I can even reach his sleeve, he seizes my wrist and effortlessly pins it behind my back. Huh?
I don't care to be manhandled, least of all by drunks.
Silas lifts his chin, and two men in black coats standing in the corner immediately approach with deference.
Get her out of here before she causes a scene.
I'm not drunk.
No? You sound as though you are.
It's because I'm British. I stare at Silas in disbelief, struggling to break free, but I can't budge him an inch. The cloak draped over my shoulders slipped during the struggle. As he reaches for it, his gaze suddenly falls to my neck. I'm still wearing the heirloom necklace I dug out before leaving, hoping it would help me make an impression.
Casa Winery?
Yes, I'm staying there now. Before I can finish, Silas pulls the cloak tightly around me, covering me completely.
Never heard of it. Send her back.
Huh? After much struggle, I finally managed to convince Silas that I actually have business to attend to, narrowly avoiding being shipped back to the winery along with the wine. In the VIP room on the second floor of the bar, Silas lowers his gaze to the wine case laid before me.
Quite a scene earlier. Was all that just to sell wine?
Under Silas's piercing gaze, I steel myself and nod. Yes, I know you have no shortage of suppliers, Mr. Silas, so I had to come up with a way to get your attention. Well, I'm not completely lying. I'm not sure what went wrong, but after that ordeal, I'm certain of one thing. He has lost all the memory of Lincoln City. Not wanting to actually be treated as a troublemaker, I push down my swirling emotions and bring up a topic that might pique Silas's interest. Whether in Lincoln City or this world, getting close to Silas and earning his trust won't be easy. You can try the wine I brought. Consider it my apology for being reckless earlier. Afraid that talking more might give me away, I awkwardly change the subject and bend down to retrieve the most expensive bottle from the case. Anyway, let's see if this can help turn Silas's impression of me around. Silas seems to see through my intentions. He raises an eyebrow but doesn't press further. Bartender glances at Silas. After receiving his approval, he uncorks the bottle and pours the wine into the empty glass on my table. Silas picks up the glass and takes a sip.
A fine wine indeed.
Casa Winery has many more like this. Would you be interested?
Depends on the price.
I write a number on the table with my finger. This is the price for most people. But you're an exception. I can give you 50% off.
A reckless way to do business, isn't it? You risk losing everything.
If I want something from you, I have to be willing to pay the price first. I'm just skipping the unnecessary back and forth and laying my cards on the table. Silas responds with a non-committal smile and signals the bartender to retrieve a bottle from the cabinet behind him. A glass is poured and handed to me. I raise the glass to my lips and take a sip. It's every bit as good as what I bought.
You have it all planned out, I see. Then I'm sure you know a small discount is hardly an incentive for me. I have a better idea. Care to guess what it is?
His slender fingers brush across the leather case on the table. They linger a few seconds longer on the Casa Winery engraving. This reminds me of why I chose this bar in the first place. Besides selling wine, I have another deal to make. Though I didn't get to finish the movie, I remember the synopsis mentioning that the bar's owner secretly deals in intelligence. My original plan was to use this intel to strike a deal with the owner, have them keep an ear out for any news related to Silas. I never expected the owner to be Silas himself. However, it seems he's thinking the exact same thing. The vineyard may have been destroyed, but the transport channels Casa Winery established are still intact. I can guarantee these channels are discreet and secure enough for you to safely relay any messages you want delivered. This way, I can also learn more about Silas in this world. It's so intriguing hearing Silas speak to MC so neutrally like this. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like at the beginning of the story, you know? A little bit of reservation. And maybe I can find some excuse to drop by the bar and see him more often. The amusement in Silas's eyes deepens, yet he stays silent, his gaze fixed on me as if contemplating something. Everything around us seems to fall silent, leaving only the sound of his fingers tapping against the tabletop, each one echoing in my heart. Fine wine deserves to be in the hands of someone who truly appreciates it. Wouldn't you agree? Silas's fingers comes to a stop. A faint, almost imperceptible smile tugs at the corner of his lips as he gently raises his glass.
Lady from Casa Winery, I find you far more interesting than the wine you brought.
I pick up my glass as well.
Here's to a fruitful partnership.
I kind of like this movie thing. I feel like they should do more. It's quite fun. It's quite fun indeed. Silas purchases every last bottle from Casa Winery just as promised, and the winery finally resumes operations. I even have some extra money now, enough to continue attending the parties hosted by the city's elite. I heard Silas accepted the invitation too, but I haven't spotted him anywhere. Never mind. I'll just hide out here for a bit before the banquet starts. I close the lounge door behind me and glance around the room. An eye-catching hunting rifle hangs on the wall. I walk over to examine the antique firearm, something I've only ever seen in movies.
A side-by-side double-barreled shotgun. The design makes the hammers easier to cock. Most early hunting guns were built this way. It's a bit old-fashioned these days, I'm afraid.
I turn to see Silas in an elegant suit, leaning against the doorframe and watching me with obvious interest. Silas, you're here too.
It's been a while. Thought I'd stop by to see my new friend.
It is very interesting to see that, the mirroring of the main story MC, not knowing them, but they know her. Yeah, for sure. What a coincidence. I came because I was thinking of you too. We exchange our greetings, but I have a feeling Silas has other reasons for showing up at an event like this. I kind of wish they gave him a different... Like, if they're going to do a movie, make Silas super poor. Get him super poor. See what he's like when he's super poor. Make him homeless. Silas closes the door and walks over to me, a hint of amusement flickering in his eyes.
Well fed, well dressed. No longer looking like a stray, I see.
Homeless? I'm the owner of Casa Winery.
And more confident, too.
I clench my fist. Silas, I'm not a stray cat.
Not anymore.
You're impossible. I pout and turn away, reaching out to the rifle hanging on the wall.
You like it that much?
It takes more than words to defend the winery. I need to have some skills.
You'd need something a little lighter, easier to carry.
It's gonna make her a pistol. Silas pulls my hand down and draws me towards him. Before I can react, he lifts the hem of his suit jacket, revealing a pistol holstered at his waist. We're so close. The familiar warmth radiating from Silas makes me lose myself for a second. If we were still in Lincoln City, I'd snatch his gun without hesitation and use it as an excuse to hug him.
Interested? You seem rather taken with it.
I'll have to try it first to know if it suits me. Silas raises an eyebrow and places the gun in my hand. I examine its slender barrel and the delicate engravings on the grip. Simple and antique, yet exquisitely crafted. I grip it with practiced ease, aim, then lower it. Relaxing my grip, I spin the gun around my finger twice.
Now I'm curious what you do in your spare time.
Nothing like what you're imagining, I can assure you. I lift my chin, ready to demonstrate my professional hunter skills to Silas. However, when I try to eject the magazine, I realize I'm only holding the grip. The bullets are stored in front of the trigger. My hand waits for a magazine that never comes. I awkwardly adjust my cuff to cover the fumble.
What? Why stop the little show?
I was just about to check the condition of the bullets. Several bullets appear in Silas's palm. What film is this based on?
Please do
I'm
help
curious.
me load the rest of them, Miss Expert.
What is it based off? Silas steps closer and leans down, his gaze fixed on me as if he's watching my reaction carefully.
This one is a bit more difficult, isn't it?
His teasing smile instantly ignites my competitive spirit. Says who? I'm just not that familiar with it. After a moment of observation, I finally figure out its basic structure. Brimming with confidence, I pull back the bolt. With a sharp clip, it freezes in place, completely jammed. Huh? After a long pause, I look up and sheepishly turn to Silas with a pleading gaze.
What's that look for?
You know what I mean. Silas folds his arm, watching me with unhurried amusement.
I've made my point as well. I'm sure you catch my drift, don't you?
I press the gun back into his palm, but I don't let go of his hand. Silas, teach me.
Is that a request or a command?
Silas flicks aside a small metal piece and smoothly pulls back the bolt, revealing the bullets hidden inside.
You had the right idea. You do need to pull back the bolt and load the rounds from the top with this one. One more step at the start, and you'd have had it.
Realizing I was just one step away from success, I can't help but grumble underneath my breath. I'm just going to check something quickly, one sec. Even just loading it takes so many steps. What antique.
The lady's got high standards, I see. This actually is the latest model.
That's the latest model. I'm just seeing if I can check thermals on this. This will be fine.
Aside from me, you're the second person ever to touch it.
Don't tell me you've modified it already. Silas's smile says it all. I'm gonna watch all these films that they're based off now. I don't think I've seen any of them. And you still let me try to load it. You did that on purpose.
You seem to be enjoying yourself. I didn't want to spoil it.
Just as I'm about to retort, a sudden knock at the door interrupts me.
The banquet is about to begin. You may come downstairs now.
I turn to look at Silas, only to find him sunk deep into a nearby armchair. The guy just told us to head down.
I heard, but I don't want to.
Seeing that I have no intention of leaving, Silas sits up slightly and rubs between his eyebrows.
It's too noisy down there. I'd like a moment to myself. Alone.
He says he needs to rest, yet he makes no move to close his eyes. We were just chatting moments ago, and now he's suddenly trying to get rid of me. Thinking back to that conveniently timed knock, it all makes sense. So that's why Silas is here. He must be meeting someone. Alright, once you're done resting, make sure to come find me downstairs. A watch along, yeah, can do. Inside the banquet hall, men loudly debate over the war, adding a layer of tedium to the already noisy atmosphere. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot a young man in uniform slipping quietly up to the second floor. His destination is clearly the lounge where Silas is waiting. Is that who Silas plans to meet? I keep one eye on the staircase while making idle conversation with the ladies nearby. Then one of them suddenly brings up the hunting rifle in the lounge.
That hunting rifle is said to be Lady Lisa's personal favorite. Apparently the handle is studded with diamonds. Come along and have a look. Leave the men to their dreary business.
Remembering that Silas is likely still discussing business in the very room they mentioned, I still myself and loosen my grip on the wine glass. In an instant, the dark liquid trails down my dress.
Oh, look at your dress. Here, use my shawl to cover the stain.
I'm fine, I just got a little distracted. Seeing that their attention has been successfully diverted, Fidget... Oh, we need to check if that Discord link works, because I don't know why, but my links weren't working. Oh, it does work still, sick. Seeing that their attention has been successfully diverted, I fidget with the hem of my skirt and deliberately put on a sorrowful expression.
But you do look pale, my dear. Is something the matter?
Actually, stealing my resolve, I improvised a tale of unrequited love for a certain bar owner. By the time I finish my scattered, disjointed tale, everyone has completely forgotten about the hunting rifle and is now looking at me with complicated expressions.
Oh, how unfortunate.
What?
I heard he associates with all sorts of unsavory characters. He has a rather complicated background. If I were you, my dear, I would be careful with my assets if I had to do business with him.
Indeed. My father says the military has been after him for quite some time. Who knows how he made his money?
Committed to seeing this act through, I continue to wear an expression of unwavering devotion. But he's the one who helped me when my winery was at its lowest. No, that was the result of my own persuasion. He's shrewd and capable in business, and he never takes advantage of anyone. And he never lets me get the upper hand either. Anyway, to me, Silas is truly better than anyone else. The other ladies exchange glances. Judging by their expressions, they probably think I'm beyond saving. But at least I accomplished my goal. I breathe a sigh of relief, only for a low chuckle to sound from behind me.
Am I really that wonderful?
Ugh. I turn to find that Silas has somehow slipped out of the lounge and is standing right behind me. Seeing me frozen in place, Silas graciously extends his arm to me.
Shame I only caught the epilogue. Why don't you fill me in on what I missed?
I did hamstrings yesterday. They are so tight right now. I'm like leaning back and stuff. Whoa. I nod with feigned bashfulness and walk out of the banquet hall with Silas. The worried gazes of the ladies following us. Yeah, I know. Moonlight carves out a secluded corner of the courtyard. I let go of Silas's arm and takes a few deep breaths of fresh air. How do things go? Oh, that felt really good, actually. Silas raises an eyebrow but says nothing. You sent me away? Don't tell me you actually wanted to take a nap on someone else's couch.
Quick on the uptake, aren't you?
If you really wanted to keep it from me, you wouldn't have used such a flimsy excuse.
The negotiations fell through. They're even more calculating than a businessman like me. They only care to drag out the war for as long as it profits them.
Silas walks over to a meticulously maintained car parked in the courtyard. He opens the passenger door and holds out his hand to me. Isn't it impolite to leave early without notice?
Not everyone deserves courtesy. Some deserve to be ignored. Unless you'd rather stay and listen to them drone on until midnight.
Remembering the people at the table who treated war like a wager, I get in without hesitation. Fine by me. I don't want to come back to a place like this anyway. The car starts, and Silas floors the gas pedal. The engine's roar shatters the courtyard silence. The brightly lit villa quickly fades from sight. In the pitch black night, only the headlights cast a warm glow.
When Casa Winery's latest batch is ready, I'll place my order.
Surprised, I look at Silas. I really didn't expect you to offer help like this.
So, all those praises earlier were merely for show.
How could it be? I meant every single word. See? You're lending me a hand again. That proves I wasn't lying.
The channels you provide are useful. I see no reason not to continue this arrangement.
The car slows down. Silas turns to look at me, a hint of curiosity in his eyes.
You, on the other hand, you know exactly what I do, yet you've never asked where my information goes or to whom. You sure you want to place that much trust in me?
Because I know how good you are. Silas smiles and I choke. Clearly showing he doesn't believe a word I said. Let out a sigh. It seems like in this world, I have to give Silas a reasonable explanation every time before he'll let his guard down. Times are turbulent. Sooner or later, the flames of war will reach everyone, no matter how much wealth or status they once had. But tonight, not a single person in that banquet hall wanted to face reality. Except you. You never let yourself fall into a disadvantage. Being with you is the best option I have.
You should think this through. Everything you've heard is true. My dealings are not exactly clean, and the military and I do not see eye to eye.
This scene somehow reminds me of my time in Lincoln City. Identity and allegiance have never stood between me and Silas. It's the same here. If I were afraid of danger, I never would have walked into your bar that day. Silas, we're the same. True kindred spirits.
And how's that?
The car comes to a stop. I look outside. The winery stands quiet, with only a few small lights glowing in the darkness. This is my home in this world. Silas opens the car door, takes my hand and helps me out.
This is the road that leads to your world.
But that doesn't mean I can't go on a path that leads me to your bar, right? A cool breeze drifts through the nights as we stroll along the path outside the winery. I don't let go of his hand, and he seems to have forgotten about it too. Silas and I savor this undisturbed peace until Violet opens the front door and steps out with a lantern to greet me.
You haven't seen the half of my bar.
And if I want to drop by more often, it wasn't Violet in the previous thing, in Xavier's card. You get to know another side of your life. Would you be okay with that?
Come whenever you like.
I swear she was.
I've already made arrangements. From now on, your tab's on me.
In the months that follow, the winemaking goes smoothly. I even hire people to restore an undamaged section of the vineyard for a new batch of grapes. Silas reserves the entire first batch of wine, giving me the perfect excuse to drop by his bar every few days. Everything seems to be heading in the right direction. One ordinary night, I accept Silas's invitation and head to the bar with the order forms and contracts in hand. But when I see the silent alley, the closed doors and the closed sign hanging outside, I freeze. Since arriving in this world, this is the first time I've seen the place so quiet. Didn't we agree to meet tonight?
That doesn't mean the bar has to be open.
The door swings open, and Silas takes my hand. Only a single light illuminates the room.
What do you want to drink?
You're making it for me?
There's no one else around to do it.
Oh, in that case, I'll have a Ramos Gin Fizz. It's also a drink Silas often ordered back in Lincoln City.
Good choice.
No. No. Silas smiles and tosses the gin and other ingredients into the shaker with practiced ease. He picks up the shaker and begins to shake. What's your favorite card out of this banner, guys? I'm kind of curious, actually. At first, I watched with amusement, searching for any hint of strain on his face. But even after 12 full minutes of shaking, he doesn't so much as furrow up his brow. If anything, there's a hint of pleasure in his focus. He seems even more relaxed than usual. The cocktail flows into the glass, meeting the sparkling water at the bottom of a soft fizz. Dense foam rises from the rim like lava, yet it holds its shape perfectly. Not a single drop spills over. Oh my gosh, is Caleb's is the one with the ghost, right? Arms tired yet? Xavier's was my favorite. They all seem really good. I remember Caleb's has got the ghost thing. I teasingly poke Silas's arm and give his firm muscles a squeeze. Silas pulls my hand down and presses the glass into it. What's with the 5-star service tonight? I eye him suspiciously as I bite down on the straw. Sweet, tangy freshness floods my mouth. Damn. At the same time, a compact pistol slides across the counter towards me. Silas, Zane, Xavier, Caleb, Rav. Interesting.
Latest model. Compact and lightweight. Perfect for you.
Oh.
What's wrong? I thought you liked guns.
A faint bitterness seeps into my cocktail. My fingers trace the sleek new gift before me, but my earlier excitement fades. Where are you going?
You caught on quickly.
Things haven't exactly been peaceful lately. And besides, you smell like gunpowder.
A nose as sharp as a kitten's. The bar will be closed for 5 days, but it won't affect your next batch of orders.
He raises his glass, offering no further explanation. So that's what the cocktail and the gun were for. You're planning to leave me here all by myself?
Just handling some business out of town.
What kind of business needs you to shut down the bar and take everyone with you?
Exactly the kind you've heard about, and guessed at.
I'm coming with you.
This is no place for you.
Silas, I'm not some helpless little winery heiress.
I never said you were.
You don't trust me then? Silas doesn't answer. He steps out from behind the bar and tucks the compact gun beneath the hem of my skirt.
Keep it handy. You might need it while I'm gone. And stay away from the bar.
I take the gun, letting out a heavy sigh in my heart. I can't deny that I'm still completely in the dark. Once Silas makes up his mind, no one can change it. You know, if Valko had a Once Upon a Frame, it would be Twilight. The bar reopens, but Silas is nowhere to be seen. My glass has long been empty. Condensation trails down its surface, pooling on the bar counter before slowly evaporating with the passing hours. The last customer settles their tab and leaves. The two bartenders nod at me before heading to the warehouse to tidy up. When is he coming back? Man, they're wearing a lot of outfits in this one. As the clock strikes midnight, the bell above the door chimes once more. At last I see that familiar silhouette. I set down my glass and rush to the entrance, only to find Silas staring at me with a stern expression.
It's past closing time. You shouldn't be here.
I'm about to argue when the sharp metallic scent of blood fills my nostrils. My head buzzes. I grab Silas by the arm and pull him towards the now empty bar counter. Before he can refuse, I fling open his coat and find a large bloodstain spreading across his shirt. A knife wound. Did you do any first aid? How can you just stand there like nothing's wrong?
It's nothing. You should...
Before Silas can finish, the chime at the door rings frantically. I look up to see a figure in a black coat with his hat pulled low, rushing into the bar. With no time to think, I immediately push Silas onto the bar counter.
Where's the man who just came in?
I step out from behind the bar, watching him, my hand on the gun, hidden at my waist. What man?
You'd better cooperate, miss. Otherwise...
A flash of silver, his knife thrusts towards my neck. But I'm faster. With instincts honed through countless battles in Lincoln, I twist his knife hand away in an instant. Then I deliver a hard kick straight to his nuts! His nuts! Right into his ball sack. Straight to the scrotum. Those who underestimate their enemies are always the first to fall. I chamber around and press the muzzle firmly against his forehead. June's here! Hello, June! Well, almost simultaneously, the bartenders who left earlier rush out from the warehouse, restrain the man and drag him toward the backs. It seems they were expecting him?
A nice welcome, shoving me under the bar like that. I nearly cracked my head.
Silas has already pulled himself up by the edge of the counter. He wraps his arms around me. Hearing his relaxed tone, it slowly dawns on me. You lured him in here on purpose.
It's easier to deal with things on my own turf.
I calm down a little. I glance at Silas, who looks completely unfazed, and realize I let my concern get the better of me. Do you like the new setup, June? As if Silas couldn't... Wow, it's the Silas wallpaper right now. That's kind of sick. As if Silas couldn't handle something like this on his own, he certainly didn't need me to cover for him. It's because I was worried about you. Don't laugh at me.
Laugh at you. First you shove me under the counter. Then you send a man flying with a kick. Who would dare?
If you keep teasing me, I'm leaving. I turn to leave, but Silas immediately reaches out and pulls me back. Did that pull out your wound? Let me take a look. The way Silas carried himself just now almost made me believe the blood on him belonged to his enemies, not himself. But now I see he's hurt, after all.
It's just a graze.
I cut open his bloody shirt to reveal a long, winding red line across his shoulder, along with burn marks. You call this a graze?
The bullet grazed me. It didn't hit.
I pick up the alcohol and gauze and begin cleaning Silas's wound.
That look suggests you're about to show your claws, kitten. And now you're ignoring me.
Hearing his nonchalant tone, I press down a little harder than necessary.
Oh, you're truly angry with me.
I turn my head away and continue wrapping the bandage in silence.
Those men were scouts from a rival faction. They tried to pry information out of me, and I wiped out their entire base. I didn't want you caught up in this, but you're even more persistent than I expected.
I tie off the end of the bandage and look up at him. Silas, you never used to explain yourself this much. If you're willing to share your secrets with me, does that mean you're no longer shutting me out?
If you mean this bar, I never shut you out. But if you mean here...
Oh man, my hand's going through his body. Oh, okay. Silas takes my hand and presses it against his chest. This part of him remains unstained by blood. Beneath the soft fabric, his heart beats steady and strong.
I'll admit, it does want you to come closer.
Is Monty here? Mom. This little man just comes in.
Don't answer yet.
Should grab him, but... Silas's cool fingers presses against my lips.
If you want to stand by my side, you must be prepared to step into a different world.
I'm already in one, baby cheeks.
It won't be like the times you've covered for me before. You can still walk away now.
I take his hand and press it against my own chest. Hey, Jenny, you alright? Maybe you're the one who hasn't made up your mind. Whatever dangers lie ahead, I want to face them with you. I don't know why I was brought to this world, or when I'll be able to return to Lincoln City, or what dangers still await me. The one thing I know for certain is that I don't want Silas to get hurt. He gazes into my eyes. I hold his stare, refusing to back down.
Relax. Next time I'm taking you with me, whether you like it or not.
What are you doing today, Jenny? Yeah, you'd better keep your word. I lower my gaze to see fresh blood seeping through the bandage again, and I feel a sharp ache in the same spot on my own chest. A wound like this, if it were the Silas from Lincoln City, it would have nearly healed by now. But in this world, it will take longer, leaving behind lingering pain and scars. If only you were immortal.
I don't want that.
Ah, why?
If you cling too tightly to something, you'll lose it.
Oh yeah?
If I really did have that kind of power, I'd have to pay an even greater price for it. And that version of me wouldn't necessarily be happier than I am now.
Silas ruffles my hair with his uninjured hand.
So don't lose yourself in dreams, kitten. What's right in front of us is all we have.
The bar shields us from the cold night wind, and his hand has grown warm. It's true. Even if I can't return to Lincoln City, even if the future remains uncertain, as long as I'm with Silas, there will always be hope.
It feels good to read bedtime stories to everybody again.
A few days later, Silas asked me to meet him at a photo studio, saying he wants to take a picture together.
Sir, could you smile a little more, please?
Yeah, stop freaking looks maxing.
Sir, please relax.
He's like this.
Maybe just try a little smile?
He's trying to looks max. Told you.
You know what? Let's try something else. Please move a little closer. It'll look more intimate.
Silas doesn't object. Mate, that was terrifying. I'm just looks maxing. He leans in close and rests his hand on my shoulder.
Now what?
It's okay, just say what's on your mind. The photo studio owner hesitates, but eventually voices his concern in a hushed tone.
Miss, this gentleman, it looks as though he's holding you hostage.
I rest my forehead against Silas's shoulder, my body trembling with laughter. The man beside me takes a deep breath, holding it for a long moment before slowly letting it out.
Is it truly so amusing?
I look up and wipe the tears of laughter from the corners of my eyes. Yes. Don't worry about his expression, sir. Just count to 3, then hit the shutter.
All right. 1, 2.
I lean in close to Silas and plant a quick cheek kit. Plant the planting. Silas looks at me in surprise, his gaze meeting my beaming smile.
3.
Oh, that's so cute. In this day and age, getting photos developed is quite the ordeal. We wait for the most of the day before finally receiving our 2 pictures. Sitting in Silas's car, I study the photo in my hands. That would have been really cool if they did an idle pose and like you can see the photo and they like show it on screen. That would be really sick. You have me to thank for that gorgeous smile.
It doesn't look like me at all.
Despite his words, Silas carefully tucks his photo away, slipping it into the inner pocket of his coat, close to his chest. What made you want to take a photo together?
That's the last photo studio still open in the city. It's closing next week, though.
I lean out the car window and see the photo studio owner hanging a closed sign on the door. Is it because of the war?
The front lines are drawing nearer. Soon there won't be much room left for business, including the photo studios.
I catch a faint hint of wistfulness in Silas's voice. They're closing down their livelihood. What will happen to them after this?
Sell everything and go home. Better to spend your last moments with family than to be surrounded by cold machinery.
The city is desolate. Silas's car suddenly feels like the most alive thing on the street. If the war ever reaches this place, I can't bring myself to finish the thought. Silence fills the car as we both stare at the road ahead. A young couple driving a horse-drawn cart slowly passes from the other end of the road. The luggage is neatly tied down. They must be leaving too. Silas slows down, giving them more room on the road.
I don't have a home.
What I meant was, do you have a plan in mind?
It's simple. The only person I want to see lives in this city. So I won't let the flames of war reach this place.
I lower my head and look at the photo in my hands. Was Silas's invitation really just to have a memento? The moment the car pulls up to the winery entrance, I sense something is wrong. Several patrol cars from the peacekeeping force are parked outside the gates. The sound of arguing drifts from over the courtyard. Silas and I follow the commotion and find two sheriffs heading our way. A stranger in their grip.
Mr. Silas, we meet again.
One of the sheriffs offers Silas oh my gosh, I am fumbling the fumbling of the humbling of the jumbling. Be gone, son of Sparta. One of the sheriffs offers Smile? One of the chefs? What the fuck? One of the sheriffs offers Silas a smile before turning to me. Thank you. Bloody
Miss,
hell.
a thief broke into the vineyard, but don't worry,
Jeez.
he didn't cause any damage.
Fuck.
We'll be patrolling the winery from now on. If you need anything, send for us, and we'll come at once.
The patrol cars start up, and the sheriffs drive off with the thief in tow. Yeah, clip that shit. I turn to look at Silas, already piecing things together. Ciao, Belle, Jenny. Tell your partner I said hi. I love you guys. I love you guys on Instagram. So cute. Back when the winery was nearly destroyed, the sheriffs kept brushing off my requests for help, claiming they were too busy. But they're so eager to help today. I have a feeling I know who to thank for that. How'd you pull that off? I thought you weren't exactly on good terms.
The man we caught in the bar wasn't some ordinary criminal. I handed him over to the military. It was only fair they returned the favor.
Doesn't that mean your business dealings are now exposed too?
They've known all along. They just never
Yes.
had any proof.
Anna,
So they had to move against me quietly. But it's all out in the open now.
Very hot.
The war is growing worse. And they know there is information they can only get through me. And I'd rather not see the contract I signed turn into a pile of wood chips and fertilizer.
Silas smiles and reaches out, casually running his fingers along the lush vines and broad green leaves on the wooden trellis. Clusters of tiny flower spikes peek out from between the green branches. The delicate white blossoms sway with the breeze, looking as if they might scatter at any moment.
This is your home. It shouldn't be destroyed by war.
It's okay. Well, I don't really know the story of Casablanca, but it's quite cute, and you know, he's kind of owning a bar. I mean, I can understand why they are getting attracted to each other. I look at Silas thinking about the photo invitation, all these safeguards he's put in place. It all feels like a replay of that farewell at the bar. Unease lingers in my heart. Perhaps before long he'll leave again. The happiness I feel now is as small and fragile as these flowers blooming in the vineyard. This vineyard wouldn't be what it is today without you. If you ever want it to be, This place can be your home too.
If someone had said that to me before, I'd have told them not to trouble themselves over something so unnecessary.
Hey Atwood, you right? Yeah, I'd like to watch Casablanca and compare it. And now? Silas wraps his arm around my waist and pulls me into his embrace.
I like the idea of having a place to call home.
Oh, he's so romantic. I like the idea of having a place to call home. The peaceful days feel like the calm before the storm. Happy, yet clouded with unease. After spending a tranquil stretch of time with Silas at the vineyard, a larger war finally breaks out. The town hasn't been affected yet, but many soldiers have arrived, and patrols now circle the vineyard. A few days later, a general visits the estate, claiming he has matters to discuss with Silas. When Silas comes to find me, I'm standing in the vineyard, helping Violet harvest this year's final batch of grapes.
Are you picking grapes or gathering leaves?
Only then do I realize I'm clutching a withered yellow leaf in my hand.
Mr. Silas, the lady has been worried about you the whole time. I've already picked out dozens of leaves she tossed into the basket.
Give it to me.
Silas takes the scissors from my hand. Violet lets out a sigh of relief and quietly retreats behind a more distant section of the grape trellis.
You're frowning. What's on your mind?
With his free hand, he taps a spot between my brows, then curls his finger to gently smooth over my eyebrows. You already know the answer to that. What did that general want with you?
A collaboration. The fighting is drawing nearer, and the front lines need more information.
I like his tie. Look at that beautiful tie. He wants you to go to the front lines.
Yes. I figured you'd already guessed as much.
I had a feeling ever since you took me to that photo together. Silas strokes my head, his broad hand gliding down through my hair before gently twirling the ends between his fingers.
Relax. I won't be going to fight. I'll just be managing the intelligence network.
Oh no.
The next shipment of wine will have to wait until I return.
Silas, I'm coming with you. Just as I expected, Silas shakes his head.
No. You're staying here. This is your home. You belong here.
I look at Violet bustling about in the vineyard, the flourishing vines heavy with grapes and the clear, cloudless sky. It's all so beautiful. But this beauty will remain even without me and Silas. I don't belong here, Silas. The busyness was just an excuse. You're the only one I've ever cared about. I can't just sit here doing nothing while you're out there risking your life. Silas raises his hand and gently brushes my cheek. I don't even realize tears have been streaming down my face until I see the dampness on his fingers.
When did I ever ask you to stand aside and do nothing?
Last time you said a bunch of vague things, vanished for 5 days and came back covered in wounds.
It's not nice to hold a grudge, kitten.
Seeing that I'm still glaring at him, Silas leans down, rests both hands on my shoulders, and looks at me earnestly.
It's different this time. I need you to stay here. I've secured the transport routes for Casa Winery, and I need you to keep an eye on them. The military knows nothing about these routes. You're the only one I can trust with this.
Silas pulls a letter from inside his coat and presses it into my hands.
My life is in your hands now.
I unfold the letter. It's covered in dense writing. Notes of the intelligence network, contact codes, and methods to verify whether the intel is authentic.
The more information I have from the battlefield, the better my odds. I need you.
I fold the letter and rest my head against his chest. When are you leaving? today, isn't it?
Tomorrow, early.
Fuck. Silas's voice reaches my ears, muffled through his chest.
While I'm gone, remember to look at our photo every day. Do not forget me.
Oh boy. For the rest of that day, we never let go of each other's hands. From the vineyard to the sofa in the villa, we savor every second before our goodbye. Words of farewell linger in my heart, but even as I return to the bedroom and bury myself in the covers, I can't bring myself to say them. It's as if by never saying a proper goodbye, we'll never have to face a true parting. Oh my god, it's so dramatic, fuck. After a sleepless night, I step out of the bedroom and stand in the hall, taking in everything around me. Before I know it, it's already the next day. Oh no, he's going to die! Oh! The lagging. Smoothing. Oh, fuck. He's gonna die.
Were you up all night? I'm about to leave. Nothing you want to say? You're making me miss my only train, kitten.
Good. Then we won't have to say goodbye today.
I'm doing this so we can have something more lasting.
Nothing here was ever meant to last.
Let me try at least.
Damn.
Then I'll have no regret.
He's like way more... It's so much better when he's mortal, not immortal. It just adds so much value, like stakes.
It wouldn't feel right to leave without sharing one last dance.
Dance. One last dance. Hey, Seabird, you alright? The song from when we first met at the bar. You still remember it?
Some people. The moment they appear in your life, you know you'll remember them and miss them.
Silas, don't get hurt. Don't die.
You once said you wished I were immortal. Now, I believe I am.
Oh, the
I'll
tease.
Take a rain check on that kiss.
She looked a bit scary when she's just staring at him whilst they're about to kiss. You gotta close their eyes.
For when we meet again.
Oh boy. Did he die? Oh my god, I love this. Assassination. They did do the photo. I was saying it would be sick if we could... Oh, they did it from the Kindle. That wasn't the original photo when they smiled.
I wanted to see the smile when she kissed him.
No matter what anyone says, I have to see him for myself before I believe it. It's like an extended Kindle. It's fucking awesome. It's Raphael! Hello, sir.
Miss.
Hey.
Surprised to see me.
That's so sweet.
Pull it together, you little shit. The moment the door opens, time frozen by a promise begins to flow once more. No matter how our story is rewritten, through all the twists and turns, he will always find his way back into my life. And all I can do is embrace him again, at our reunion. Embrace everything most precious to me. With tears and with a kiss that speaks louder than 1,000 words left unspoken. Before our lingering kiss can reach its end, a solemn and melancholic melody suddenly drifts into my ears, growing clearer by the second. I open my eyes to find that we've somehow returned from the sofa in the villa to the screening room. An impatient breath escapes from beside me. Silas rubs his temples, seemingly still adjusting to the memories flooding his mind. When he returns, scoots me up from where I'm still sitting, and walks off.
Wow.
The next day, I have no choice but to call in sick.
Are you really okay? You sound so weak and your voice is all hoarse.
I'm fine.
Okay then. I won't keep you from resting. See you tomorrow.
A hand reaches out from under the covers and pulls me back into its warmth.
If your voice is hoarse, you should be making fewer calls.
Hey, isn't that... I try to do the most natural sounding horse voice ever. I nestle into Silas's embrace, but I can't help giving him a poke to his 5% body fat. And whose fault is that?
The movie? For being too immersive?
That was a movie you picked out.
I'm trying to make it up to you,
should have been
aren't
me.
I?
That stupid Yu-Gi-Oh gif. It should have been me, not him. If you really want to make it up to me, take me to a comedy next time.
Then you'll be waiting a while. After you told Luke about this yesterday, he dragged Kieran and Mephisto there, saying they'd put on an even better show. When they got there, the place was already deserted. They couldn't find so much as a kernel of popcorn.
Silas takes out his phone. In the chat history, Kieran had sent him I'm butchering the buggery. Silas takes out his phone. In the chat history, Kieran had sent him a photo earlier this morning. The street looks exactly the same. How did it just... A large hand reaches over and ruffles my hair.
Is that so bad? Whoever arranged it, at least it was a private screening just for us.
It's just... I feel like I still have an unfulfilled wish. My gaze drifts to a table in the distance. On it sits an antique record player, one of Silas's collectibles. Of course, its design differs slightly from the one at Casa Winery, and the sound quality is better too. Back then, I thought that if you came back safe, we'd be able to dance together again. I still remember the melody from that day. Hello, Ada. Silas drapes his robe over his shoulders, wraps him around my waist and lifts me off the bed.
It's not too late to dance now.
The music begins. It's a different song from before. One that's more tender and wistful. Just like our parting dance half a year ago. We see only each other's reflection in our eyes, nothing else.
When you were alone, did you ever dream of this dance?
What do you think?
You're quite skilled. You must have been rehearsing every day.
You're even more so. You must have been thinking about me every waking moment. Silas tightens his arm around my waist, pressing me closer to him.
To keep going in a place like that, you need something to look forward to.
Oh. So you were looking forward to dancing?
You've gotten quite good at playing dumb.
I smile and rest my head on Silas's shoulder. In the original movie, what kept the protagonist going? From what I read in the synopsis, no other lead was mentioned.
There wasn't one.
Surprised, I look at Silas.
I looked up the movie last night while you were asleep. He mediated between two opposing factions and was killed in an assassination. That's how it ends.
I think back to last night and the somber melody that played at the movie's end. So the melody wasn't out of place after all. It was our ending that diverged vastly from Casa Roja. You didn't come back half a year later.
That won't happen, sweetie.
Silas holds me in his arms. His low chuckle and the strong beat of his heart reverberates against my ear.
Of all the bars in all the towns in all the world, you walk into mine. From that moment on, our story was already headed for a different ending.
Funnily enough, I thought Xavier's one. This was really good. I actually want to watch the film now. So I think I liked Xavier's one because it was just kind of fun to go through, and it was so interesting. What is that noise? Why is it raining? I don't know why it's raining, but yeah, I really liked this one. This one, weirdly enough, this one got me emotional. This one got me a little bit emotional, whereas the Xavier one, I was kind of like, this is so funny, hee hee, I'm having fun, and then like, oh, a little bit of romantic there, so. Yeah, it was kind of like, it was great. Nothing else to say really, but hey. You're not even surprised. I mean, it's not like it was bad, as in like the Silas's one. It was just, I think because of the gimmick of the accent, it was just kind of funny. I feel like I'm gonna have the same feeling for Zane's. I think I'll like Zane's the most. But this was so romantic, I really enjoyed it. What do I rate higher? I'm not sure at the moment. I think both of them are just as good, actually. Yeah. Oh, I enjoyed this. This was fun. Wow, what did you guys think? I'm going to turn this back on now. To control. Oh. Without having seen Raph's, Caleb's and Zane's were my favorite. I think Caleb's one will be the most interesting because it's like the ghost one where like he's in love with someone that's dead or something like that. It was like they saw it in the trailer. Titanic will be interesting how they take it because that's one that I actually know. So I've not seen Pride and Prejudice. I know what Romeo and Juliet is. I have never seen a movie though. I don't know what Casablanca is. I don't know Caleb's one. I don't know Caleb's one at all. But I think Zane does the British accent more accurately than the Xavier voice actor from what I can tell. But we'll see. We'll see. You guys have fun? It's the end of the show. It was nice to stream this. It is bloody hot though, flipping hell. It is really freaking hot. Yeah, I haven't seen Pride and Prejudice. Dawn and Devotion is so... Okay. Well, I'll let you guys know when I do a stream next, but I'll definitely cover. I would like to do Raphael's and Zane's and Caleb's. Obviously, all of them I want to because it's just all so fascinating. Interesting. Ah, it was a good day to stream. It's so bloody hot though. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna watch all these films now. I'm gonna watch Casablanca for sure. For sure, gonna watch that. Using bad review, but I'll fix some of the stream issues that we had in earlier. I mean, when you install a new CPU, a new operating system, and everything else, like the things are bound to happen. But I think I pushed the CPU too far, so I'm bringing it back a little bit. I'll look at the footage and see if it's clearer, any better, and go from there basically. But yeah, this is the stream for today. We covered what we wanted to do. If there's any new people that came and joined, then please follow me down below or above, depending on what you're viewing it on vertical or what. You guys do you like the stream setup? Is the quality better? Is it better quality, would you say? Like, I'm looking for honest, good feedback here. Like I need to look at this footage. Like let me look at it now. Like, let me look at this. Yeah, it does look clearer. Love the new UI and setup. Yeah. It's just so that like it's more familiar with, like, for you guys, like when you're playing it on your game, it's like there and I'm just like here. It's just better for, like, you know, if I post on Instagram or something, at least I've got the chat there, I've got the social medias there, and it's like easy to clip for people, you know. Stream quality looks good, yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if I should increase the speed it cycles through the wallpapers, but I did 10 minutes, so. And we had no more hiccups after I got rid of one of the canvases, so I'm quite happy with that, actually. It does look good, doesn't it, here? Yeah, it does look good. Interesting. Right. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. I'm going to probably raid someone if someone's playing. If not, I'll just leave it. But I appreciate everyone hanging out and coming. I know I haven't got a decent stream schedule yet. But I mean, you know, we'll see if I can keep up with it. But as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of voice acting and building my profile. If you've not checked my website out, please check it out and give me some feedback and stuff. I'll be adding more demo reels and such to it, but we're going to try and really full send the we're going to definitely try and full send the voice acting. Okay, that's Japanese, so I definitely can't. That's Japanese, so I definitely can't get you guys over there. I'll just leave it. I don't think I'm going to raid anyone. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Thanks, guys, again. I appreciate it, and thank you for tuning in and being around with me. Thanks for keeping me company. It's been a real blast. All right, guys. Bye. 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 Bye.